Welcome to the MVISION Cloud for IaaS demo. Here's what we're going to cover. First, we'll take a look at how easy it is to set up the product. Then we'll take a look at the out-of-the-box policies for Azure, AWS, and GCP. Next, we'll have a look at resources covering compliance reporting, and we'll take a look at the automated remediation capabilities, including DLP for IaaS storage. The product is set up by enabling API access to the various IaaS providers. We can then pick which of the services we want to deploy. Things like DLP, on-demand scanning, user activity, configuration auditing, and container vulnerability scanning. Now that we've connected to our IaaS providers, we can kick off some scans. These scans can run continuously, so that we're always checking the state of our providers. Here we can see all the policy templates that are provided out of the box. They're broken down into various categories, including business requirements, recommendations and benchmarks, and deployment type. For the category Security Configuration, we have a number of different subcategories that we can pick. These include Container Security, which has all of our EKS and AKS rules, Unrestricted Access for monitoring things like open ports to network instances, and Security Configuration, which would include ensuring buckets are secure, RDS databases are being encrypted, etc., etc. This is the IaaS dashboard, which shows us a summary of all the providers that we have connected to the system, as well as their resources and any policies they may have triggered. For more detail, we can take a look at the resources report. This shield shows us that this particular resource doesn't have the McAfee endpoint agent deployed. We can filter using the options on the left, so let's take a look at the US West Oregon. And we can also change the view to show a graphical view of all the resources and the associations. Let's take a look at this security group, which controls SSH access from the corporate network. These are the instances that have that group applied. By selecting one of the instances in the security group, we can see which of the policies this particular instance has triggered, including things like if the endpoint security agent has been deployed and if this instance complies with the tagging rules associated with AWS. This is the Active Security Configuration Audit Policy. Over on the left, we can see the various policy categories, and here we filtered by unrestricted access, which includes all of our policies that look for resources that have some sort of unrestricted access enabled. This policy is looking for AWS resources that have unrestricted SSH access enabled. The automated remediation response for this particular policy is to revoke the unrestricted SSH access. Let's take a look at this in action. Okay, so this is the SSH security group, which restricts access to our EC2 instances from only corporate locations. So what we're going to do here is edit this security group to allow SSH from anywhere and see what happens. Over on the MVISION Cloud dashboard, we can see that an incident has been generated. The incident has been marked resolved, meaning that an automated action has taken place. Switching back to the security group, let's refresh our screen. The security group access list allowing SSH from anywhere has successfully been removed. Let's take a look at another automated response action, this time using our DLP engine. This is a blob container which is publicly accessible as it houses our website. We're going to upload a file that contains sensitive customer data and see what the DLP engine does. When we refresh the screen, we can see that the DLP engine has automatically quarantined the sensitive data for us. We can detect and block malware in the same way. Many thanks for spending the time to watch this brief demonstration of MVISION Cloud for IaaS. We've only just scratched the surface, so please schedule a demo with your account team if you want more information.